Russian Prime Minister Dmitry Medvedev urges members of the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation, or APEC, to unite against terrorism. Bianca Dava, tell us why.
Russian Prime Minister Dmitry Medvedev believes that the country can target terrorism on its own, but at a greater cost than if Asia-Pacific powers come together. In a summit dialogue on Wednesday, he said Russia condemns the bombing of a Russian passenger plane at the Sinai Peninsula in Egypt on October 31.
Explosion in the Russian aircraft over the Sinai Peninsula, which took lives of 224 lives. Mass killings of people in Paris. That is not a crime against just one country. That is a crime against the whole world.
Medvedev stressed that the recent series of terrorist attacks in Paris, France, is proof of a growing global threat. At least 132 people were killed in the incident. With this, the official urged members of the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation, or APEC, to unite against terrorism.
The terrorist attacks that Russia and France has survived through had an impact over the whole world. Terrorism spreading is a truly global challenge. That's a challenge to the whole civilized world. And this challenge requires a joint answer.
The Prime Minister also tackled the Russian Federation's approaches to further develop trade and investment cooperation in modern times. For a long time, trade has been considered the driving force of economic growth in the region and even the whole world. However, Medvedev explained that as the effect of tariff liberalization started to wear off, there is a need to enter into agreements covering services, investments, non-tariff barriers, and competition policy, among others. To reach this, APEC economies must have negotiations and mutual concessions.
It is impossible to develop human capital or to develop regional integration without investments. Overall, we'd like to note the growing interest in Russia to draft Asia-Pacific policy. We see a stable increase in our trade with the regional countries.
Medvedev is currently in the Philippines to attend the APEC economic leaders meeting. After this, he will head to Malaysia and Cambodia for official visits as part of his 8-day tour. Bianca Dava reporting for Y News.